Hello lovely, welcome to Diet with Celestine. I'm your favorite dietitian, Dr. Celestine Mensah. Today we are here to continue with our weight management series. Our topic is the role of calories in weight management. Do calories matter in weight management? Yes, they do matter. We get calories from carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Calories are energies that the body uses in its daily activities. So whatever function the body is performing, it needs energy, and that energy is a calorie. Now, there are some of the food items that have more calorie than the others. When we take the calorie in fat, they are higher than calorie in carbohydrates and also in proteins. So when you are adding oil to every food that you are cooking or eating, you should know that you are adding more calorie to your food. And when you are adding more calorie, for you to be healthy, it means that you also have to exercise more or do more activity. So if you are not in a situation to do more activity, then do not add oil to all your foods that you are eating. Then another food item that increases the calorie level is sugar, refined sugar, the white sugar that we use, the sucrose. It has a lot of calorie. So anytime you add a teaspoon or two of sugar, the white sugar, to any food, let it be in your mind that you are increasing the amount of calorie your body is taking. The body needs calorie, that is true, because without calorie, the body will be weak and tired and will not be able to perform its function. But remember that when you are adding excess calorie by adding too much sugars or too much fat and oil to your food, then you are giving your body more calorie than it needs, and it will lead you to obesity. And we have already talked about the problems associated with obesity. So be careful of the type of calories that you add to your food. Now, let's look at some of the Ghanaian foods and see the ones that are high in calorie. So when we take a food like fufu and light soup, the calories are moderate. Compared to fufu and palm nut soup, the calories are high. So it is better that you choose fufu with light soup often than choosing fufu and then palm soup. Remember, I said oil has higher calorie. So the oil in the palm soup is going to increase the amount of calorie. So let the light soup be often and the palm soup be once a while. We can also have banku with groundnut soup and then banku with pepper, with some tomatoes and fish. The banku with the tomatoes and pepper and fish will have moderate calorie, but the banku with the groundnut soup will have higher calorie. So most of the time we can add vegetables to our banku, but don't let us increase the amount of the groundnut soups that we add to our banku. Now, anytime you have food in front of you and the amount of fiber in the food is limited, know that the probability of the calorie in the food being high is higher. So always choose the foods that have high fiber content so that your amount of calorie in there will be moderate. So 3 things I have talked about. All the foods that we eat, the main foods, the carbohydrate, the proteins, they all have calories. Do the body need calories? Yes, it needs calorie to perform its functions, to perform its activities. But too much intake of calorie can make the body becomes heavier than necessary, and that can affect your health. Choose foods that have moderate calorie. And moderate calories means that the amount of oils or fat in the food is lower. The amount of refined sugar, like the white sugar or sucrose in the food, is lower. Once the refined sugars are high, know that your calories are also getting higher and higher. Thank you for joining me on Diet with Celestine. I'm your favorite host, Dr. Celestine Mensah. Join me again and we'll have an effective discussion on weight management. Thank you all. Bye-bye. Remember to share the videos.